If you like to have paintball or airsoft battles, or even if you want to know if someone's entered your yard, this project is for you. Let's build a Tripwire bang alarm. It'll cost you next to nothing to build this project, or a couple of bucks to buy a few items. You're going to need some fishing line. I chose some green monofilament 6-pound, which is very thin. You're also going to need a mousetrap. Now these are only a couple of bucks at the hardware store. Just get the regular size, big enough to trap the average mouse. And you're going to need some ring caps. These are the 8-shot style. It's amazing how much of a bang these little guys put out. And then I dug through the garage and found a couple of old tent pegs. These are the plastic kind, and I painted mine a camo finish because I'm going to be using them outside. And you'll need some nails, screws, and rubber bands. The first step is to attach our mousetrap to the tent peg. I drilled a couple of holes at the bottom of the mousetrap right through the tent peg. Now this will help prevent the wood from cracking. And then using a couple of wood screws, I put the screws to it. My helpful cat Domino explained to me that this piece at the top is called the bait pedal. Now this is what gets pressed down by the little mousy foot, which causes the locking bar to release and sends the bow down, snapping the neck of the mouse. So I drilled another small hole at the top of the bait pedal because we're going to run our fishing line through that and then tie a knot in the bait pedal. Then we're going to need some individual caps, so we're going to use a pair of scissors to cut them away from the ring. I found that little finishing nails were perfect because the cap fit over the head snugly. Now if you activate your mousetrap a couple of times, you're going to see where the bow hits the wood and makes an indent. This is where we're going to put our screws that are going to hold our cap. I'm going to use 2. Again, I drilled a very small pilot hole so the wood wouldn't crack when I tapped the nails in place. Line the nails up as best you can so when the bow comes down, it hits the nail on the head. Then I gave my Tripwire bang alarm another camo paint job. Then I made sure my fishing line knot was tight in the bait pedal, and it all seems to be working just fine. Time to take it outside and test it out. I found a nice spot for my Tripwire bang alarm and pounded in the spare tent peg. I tied the fishing line to the tent peg with a nice secure knot, then ran the fishing line across the path to the Tripwire bang alarm. Make sure the fishing line is tight. The tighter the better. Oh, and notice the rubber band I wrapped around the mousetrap? That'll keep the fishing line in place, so it requires a little bit of force to trigger it. Now I've loaded my ammo, my 2 caps, on the nail heads, and now it's time to arm the Tripwire bang alarm. The next time your unsuspecting enemy runs into your Tripwire, off goes the bang alarm. The Tripwire bang alarm has given away their location. And that's how to make your very own Tripwire bang alarm. Oh, and I've got one more video for you paintball and airsoft warriors. You're not going to want to miss this one, so click subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.